Well, welcome back to episode 12 of Training for Leadville. We are now just under 4 weeks away from the race. It's crazy to think about that it's going to be here that soon from the Leadville 100 trail run. So stoked, looking forward to it. Training is going very well. Let's dive into this week. Well, Monday, July 17th called for a rest day. However, I was feeling really good, so I wanted to go ahead and do a little bit of a workout. I did not have my functional movement training this morning because now I'm at the phase where I have to go back in for a re-exam in a couple of days and see where I'm at, if everything's kind of corrected or on the right track, and figure out what the next phase looks like. But I did do my workout. I did do the Caroline Girvin glutes and hamstrings workout that I really like. It really targets those upper hamstrings and the glutes really, really well. And I feel like it's really helped me get stronger in that trunk area and helped my hip as well. So it was a good workout. Well, Tuesday, July 18th called for an hour and 15-minute easy run on the trails. So I did do that. I did go ahead and take the Mach X out. I wanted to test them out on some legit trails. These aren't like crazy trails, but it does have some ups and downs. And I wanted to see what it would feel like because I am considering wearing them at the Leadville 100 and late in the race potentially. However, I'm probably not going to go that route, but I want to see. It's an option. It's a possibility. But the run went well. It was 8 miles, an hour and 14 minutes, a 9:13 average pace, 712 feet of gain. Overall, pretty good run. But the best thing about Tuesday was I did get 2 packages in the mail, and it was super cool. So today I got 2 packages in the mail that I could not wait until Sunday when I normally record this to open. I got to do it now. I'm so excited. Have a pretty good idea what's in here and a story with that. But first we're going to open this one right here. Pretty sure I know what this is as well. I literally have not opened it yet, and I'm going to use this in a couple weeks, and then also in my Leadville 100 race. So these are, ooh, that was loud. These are the Lecky Ultra Trail FX1 poles. Super excited for these, lightweight, really excited to try out this shark system or whatever it's called, getting hooked on the pole there. All new to me. Oh, cool, looks like they even have a little carrying case that comes with it. That is pretty awesome to throw those in that when you're, loading them into a big bag or something so they don't get lost. That's awesome. Check that out. Nice little bag. Yeah, man, I can't wait to give these a shot. Not this weekend, but the next weekend for sure. Got a big run planned on the Leadville course, going up Hope Pass over to Winfield where the aid station is going to be, then going back about 21-ish miles. So definitely going to use these guys. So I literally just recorded opening this box, my real natural reaction, and the microphone battery died and I didn't even notice it. So got to redo. So pretend like this is the first. But anyway, this is Decker's box. This is from Hoka. Let's take a look at what's inside. Like I haven't already seen this. Got a couple of pairs of shoes. This. So as I had already opened it, I'll go ahead and show you these. These are the Aura Recovery Shoe 2s. Feel amazing. Upper feels so soft. Like you can just slide your foot right in that. Gonna be wearing these after the Leadville 100 for sure. But you might be wondering, why did Hoka send me all this gear? This is a lot of stuff right here I'm gonna go through. But super, super excited because Hoka has decided to support my Leadville 100 race in my video and my crew. So super excited for that, thankful, blessed, just really mind is blown. So thank you Hoka for everything. They're fitting me out in all this Hoka gear. They're fitting my crew out. My crew is getting shoes and clothing as well. So really, really stoked for that. So let's dive in. So we have the, what is this? This is the unisex flight belt, just a belt that you can store all your stuff in. You've got little holders in the back for poles. You can put gels, cell phones, water bottles, whatever in that. I'm gonna test it out tomorrow. Really excited, looking forward to that. I think that might be a good place to store my GoPro and cameras. I got a couple of shirts. This is the Glide men's t-shirt. Really, really soft and comfortable feeling. Got that in black and then also in blue, the same shirt right here. And then this is for those cold Leadville nights. This is the men's half zip. Really, really excited for this. It is so comfortable. It's like a waffly material inside, very, very soft. But man, when it gets cold, that is gonna be awesome. Has little thumb holes in the sleeve. Got to try all these on to make sure they fit fine, but it has little thumb holes there. Should be really, really comfortable. And then of course, 2 pairs of shorts for running. I've got the 5-inch shorts in the black. These have the 2 little stash pockets, one on either side, then a zipper pocket in the back. And drawstring, looks like a little brief liner in there. Very, very lightweight, feels awesome. I can't wait to try these tomorrow morning as well. And then, like I said, I got those in the navy blue with the black waistband also. Same shorts, super, gosh, these are so lightweight. And then these are the men's active shorts. More for maybe wearing to pick up or after the race. Got pockets in the front. There's a zipper pocket in the back. No liner in these. There is a drawstring, but just feels super comfortable, and like these would be awesome to kind of kick around in. All right, we got a couple pairs of shoes here as well. These are for my wife. These are for me, so I'll be testing these out on that Hope Pass run that I'm going to be doing with the Lecky poles. Make sure I want to wear these, but these are the Hoka Mafate Speed 4s. I wore these for over 100, well not this pair, but another pair for over 100 miles in the Ozone Endurance Challenge, the 48-hour race. Love the shoes. Really excited. I love this colorway too. This is like amazing. Like this looks so cool. Gonna give them a shot when I do that Hope run. Pretty sure I'll be wearing these at Leadville unless something flares up that just is crazy. But otherwise, these are gonna be the race shoe right here. Really excited to give those a shot. Men's size 11, of course. All right, that's it for me. I'm gonna get my wife to open this other stuff that's for her, because that's pretty awesome. She's got stuff too. All right, well, I got Val and Katrin here. She wanted to be in the video. Valen got some stuff, so go ahead and take a look at it. She got the same Mafate Speed 4s as me. All of my crew is getting the Mafate Speed 4. All of the guys are getting this colorway. They didn't have this color in the women's. So we got that color. Val's never tried those. She's excited to have those. That's your gear there too. I opened that one already thinking it was mine.
I got a shirt. Ooh,
that's the half zip. Waffly half zip with the thumb hole. Same as mine. All of my crew is also getting this shirt as well. So we'll be like, I'll be able to see my crew coming in. I'll know that they're, where they are. Because some of those aid stations are packed with like hundreds of people. And then also she got, just rip the whole bag. No, don't do that. Just rip the bag. That takes too long. Yeah, just rip. There you go. And then she got the, I think this is the Glide shirt, is that right?
Yeah. So you guys got the blue color shirt?
Who's that shirt?
I think all the other crew got either this color or the dark blue. It's mommy's.
It goes up in the back.
Yeah, it's for running. That's the Glide shirt, the women's Glide, so it's gonna be super comfortable and awesome.
So we're gonna, so I'm in the same car.
You got the Hoka, man. You're part of the team.
Sweet.
It's legit.
Awesome, thanks Hoka.
Yes, seriously, thank you, Hoka. Awesome. So excited and stoked for this opportunity. Yeah, but we got to go. Now we just got to go run a race. That's all just got to go run 100 miles. So I am beyond stoked about Hoka coming on board to support my Leadville 100. It's just, man, it's mind-blowing thinking Hoka, this brand, supporting this channel and this video. So thank you all so much for watching these videos, commenting, sharing the video, subscribing, helping the growth of this channel over the last 28 days has been absolutely insane. That Leadville Trail Marathon video is at like 90,000 views. It's just, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Hey, real quick, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this video, and that's Vert.run. One of the cool things about Vert is they are always updating the app with new training plans, new features, like the Mountain Index that was just released. But I went through and did the Ryan Sands plan for a 100-mile race. Then I wanted to do a different plan. Sure enough, they released a new one from Tom Evans. So they're always updating it. New plans, new professional athletes designing these plans. Hillary Allen, Ruth Croft, Pau Capel, so many different professional athletes. It's awesome. So look below in the description. You'll find a coupon code to get 40% off your first month's training and a link to go download the app from an iPhone or an Android. Give it a shot. I bet you'll like it. So Wednesday, July 19th called for a hill workout. I was supposed to do this on a continuous hill if possible. So I headed to my favorite Rampart Range Road for that. It's perfect. It gains about 275 feet per mile. So it's a gradual runnable incline all the way up. I mean, you could run 12 miles at that if you wanted. So I went there for the hill workout and I had to do 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and 3 minutes at about an 80% or an 8 on the RPE scale. And in between each of those, I had 3 minutes of recovery. So that was a good session, 10 miles, hour and a half, hour and 34 minutes. Almost 1,300 feet of elevation gain and a 9:25 average pace, really just taking it very easy on the way down. Even for my warm-up, before that, it was uphill as well, so it was a good day on the legs. For sure. And I also got some products from Scratch Labs in the mail, which was awesome. I really wanted to try some of their vegan products, and they were gracious enough to send those to me. So very excited to look forward to testing those over the next coming days. Well, Thursday, July 20th called for another hour and a half on the trails at an easy pace, kind of an endurance pace, like 40 to 50% or a 4 or 5 on the RPE scale. So I went out and went to another urban trail trail I had to run to get there, and that was the High Chaparral open space. And it's a really fast runnable section. I mean, you could really cruise on that because there's not a lot of elevation gain on it and they're very easy trails. But I got caught in a rainstorm. Sheltering in place right now because the lightning is like really close. You know, I'm in a somewhat of a low point. Oh, shnikes. So yes, it was very, it was kind of scary, to be honest. I mean, it was crazy. I was hunkered down in this lower spot on the trail. It was not very low, but it was as low as I could get, really, without having to hop someone's fence. And I was looking back up to my right, up on the ridge where I was supposed to be running. And I'm pretty sure I saw a lightning bolt strike that ridge right there where I would have been running had I not stopped and sheltered. So it was close and a little scary. I probably should have stopped earlier and gone back. I was stubborn-headed, but lesson learned. But again, that was in the Mach X on those trails, and man, they do not do well in mud. We'll just say that, because when the rain, that mud was crazy. I was sliding all over the place. The shoes got completely soaked. Yeah, but it was 7.39 miles. I cut the run short. Afterwards, I was trying to run back as fast as I could because it was still storming. So it was about an hour, 8:40 pace, 430 feet of elevation gain. So probably not as easy as it should have been because I was running faster due to the storm, but overall, I made it back alive. Well, Friday, July 21st called for another rest day. However, I wanted to do another strength workout instead of going and hitting the bike or a hike. I felt that the strength training would be more beneficial to me because, you know, I've been putting in decent miles. So I did do the same glute workout that I had previously done earlier in the week, but I did do some stuff after that as well, added on kind of with the weighted vest, just getting some more strength built into that trunk, and it went pretty well. But earlier that morning I did go in for my re-exam, or the follow-up to my re-exam, and review the x-rays with the doctor. The neck is much improved from where it was previously, really pretty much corrected and good. The curvature is back in the neck. The hips are still a little janky, a little out of whack, and it was really kind of perplexing. The doctor didn't really know why, because that's usually the first thing to get corrected. However, thinking back to my history, I don't know why I didn't remember this before. When I was a kid, I was told I had one leg that was longer than the other. The doctor said this is very rare, like generally 5% of the population may have a leg length discrepancy, but apparently I am one of the 5%. So my left leg is actually about half an inch shorter than my right leg. So it causes me to kind of tilt a little bit, and that is probably a lot of the big contributing factor to my hip, the pain I've been having as well. So we did some analysis of my feet as well, kind of looked at that, and saw that you can take a look on the screen and see there's this device that I stood on, and it kind of measures everything, and you can see on the left, which is how it's supposed to look, and mine on the right is very flat. I don't have flat arches completely, but there's not a lot of arch there in the outer side of the foot. So the doctor did recommend some special custom orthotics. I did order some for the heel. They're heel lifts right now, just for the left foot. He wants me to walk in those for a little while, kind of get used to that, and then maybe move to one for running and see how that does. He says he thinks that would make a big improvement once I get used to it, but like anything, you got to kind of build up to it. So interesting, just kind of interesting. So Saturday, July 22nd called for a 3.5-hour long run, and this was supposed to be at endurance pace, but the coach really wanted me to find some long climbs and long descents. So I went out and did the Mount Rosa loop that I did back in, I think it was January, when I was post-holding in the snow, but this time obviously there was no snow. It was easier, we'll say that, even though it's not easy. It was crazy climbs. Oh, I forgot how steep this was. Goodness. I am currently on the way up to Mount Rosa. Haven't been up there since like January. Oh man, it's only like 30% grades right there. And I forgot my hat this morning, as you can tell. Sweat dripping all over my face now. It's all right, it's a cool morning. Oh man, it's beautiful. Taking the detour to go see St. Mary's Falls. Last time I was here, it was completely frozen over. Lots of ice. I can hear water running now, so we'll see what it looks like. Scratch energy chews. I've got Scratch fuel in the flasks. Stuff tastes really good. Last time I was up here, I was on top of like 2 feet of snow in post holing. That's where we're headed. Up there. Believe it or not, it was actually easier coming down this in the snow because it was all covering these rocks. It's so washed out right now from all the rains we've had. There's just so many big rocks, loose rocks. I love some good, cold, filtered mountain water. I did filter this time. So as you saw, it was about 3 hours and 40 minutes of moving time. It was longer than that because I did do a lot of stopping, filming with the drone, talked to a lot of people as well. But it was 14.4 miles, over 4,000 feet of elevation gain. And honestly, all but about 30 feet of that elevation gain was in the first 7 miles. So 4,000 feet of elevation gain in 7 miles was pretty serious, pretty steep. 20 to 26, 27% grade is what I saw continuously on that climb. So it's no joke, but it was good training for Hope Pass and the Leadville 100. So today, Sunday, July 23rd, called for another 2-hour easy run on the trails was the plan. So I didn't want to go far away, but I did get up early. I went to Palmer Park. I kind of designed a route on my phone, put a GPX route on my watch, because it is a very confusing park. There are a lot of twists and turns, and it was crazy. Honestly, I'm not going to go back to that park to run ever. I'll probably go there to hike with my kids, it'd be fine, but I'm not going to run there. It's just there's too many turns. You can't get into a rhythm. You can't get any flow going. You really can't run very much. You run and then all of a sudden you got to turn, and it's like, unless you know that park by the back of your hand, it's like you got to look at your watch every little bit to see if you're turning on one of the 5 trails that goes the direction. So it was a good, cool morning, but man, yeah, not a big fan of Palmer Park personally. I know there's people that love it. Not for me. So at Palmer Park, it was 4.75 miles, basically, almost an hour. I just cut it short. And I was in the La Sportiva Acacia 2s here. It was the first run in those guys there, which was a good choice because these have a lot of rock protection, and Palmer Park had a lot of rocks. Definitely, a lot of those. So anyway, I came back home after that and decided to switch into the Hoka Mach X, go out on my little local route that I normally do, and just kind of cruise a bit for the rest of that run, about another hour. So all in for the day, it was about a total of 11-ish miles, which was fine. Almost 2 hours worth of running, so right on par what I should have done. So all in this week, it was a pretty darn good week, I gotta say. Overall for the running, almost 51 miles, 9 hours, 23 minutes, a little over 7,300 feet of elevation gain, which is a pretty good week. And then down to the workouts, I didn't have as much workout because I did not have my functional movement training at all this week. So it was just an hour and 6 minutes, those 2 glute and hamstring workouts that I did. But overall, I feel like that was a really good week. My legs feel pretty good. A little fatigue in the hip right now. I need to go get the massage gun, kind of work on some things, do some foam rolling. And really take care of that for sure. Well, if you haven't already, take a look at the Silver Rush 50 race video. It's on your screen. You can go watch that. And then on the other side of the screen, I'll put a playlist of the rest of the episodes of the Training for Leadville series if you need to go watch any of those. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.